I just found out about this. Now you can add looping videos to Spotify when your tracks are playing. I got this email from DistroKid. This is basically the main music distributor that I use when I release my music independently. And Philip, who basically made DistroKid, said, thought you might want to know about something new for DistroKid members. Starting today, you can upload videos using the Spotify for Artists app that will play on Spotify when someone listens to your song. So this is the blog post that DistroKid had. I will also say this too. Even though they say DistroKid artists, this also counts for TuneCore, CD Baby, basically any platform that you can put songs on Spotify, and you can become part of the Spotify for Artists program. So as it looks like this, you can basically have almost, it looks like a looping GIF or whatever, or maybe one of those like boomerangs that we see on Instagram, that while your songs are playing, you can kind of have this there. You can either do this via your phone, which I think is actually the easiest, is to use the Spotify for Artists app on your phone, or you can do it online. I tried kind of messing around with this, as you can see. I was trying to upload a video on one of my most popular songs, but as you can see here, there's a couple different restrictions. So first off, your video must be between 3 seconds and 8 seconds. I just tried uploading like a random video and I thought maybe I could edit it, but the video already has to be between 3 and 8 seconds. Why between 3 and 8? I honestly don't know. I feel like that's such a random time frame, but there's probably some algorithmic reason behind it. And 2, as you can see, that file has the wrong ratio. So essentially the video must be a 9:16 aspect ratio. So essentially it has to be kind of the vertical style video, which is why I suggest use your phone. So use your phone if you want to basically record something this way, if you want to record yourself for whatever reason, if you want to record something, out in the wild, so to speak, just basically go out, use your phone, upload it using the app. I think it's probably easier doing it that way than using your computer. But as you can see here, that URLs and CTAs are prohibited, makes sense. If used, text should be relevant to the track. Preview your Canvas player controls before uploading. And canvases that don't follow our policies will be removed. So here's kind of the super specific file requirements. And I think this is actually a really, really cool idea. I'd be curious to see where this is gonna go, because I wonder if something like this would improve audience retention. Now, a lot of different platforms have different metrics, and this is super nerdy stuff I'm about to talk about, but they have a lot of different metrics about searchability or suggestibility. Obviously, YouTube or Google or Spotify, all these different platforms have all these algorithms in place, and typically, 99.9% of the time, there's one goal in mind: keep you on their platform as long as possible. This is why Netflix will have the thing where you're watching, like, say, a TV show, and instantly another episode will start playing, and it's like, next episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're like, whoa, okay, I guess I'm watching the next episode in the series, right? Netflix wants you to watch Netflix as long as possible. Same thing with YouTube. YouTube uses all these crazy algorithm techniques. For me being a full-time YouTuber for about 5 years now, or half a decade, I study a lot of these techniques of how YouTube tries to link videos together, or for searchability, or whatever the case is. And same thing for Spotify. So I wonder if maybe this would improve audience retention on Spotify. I mean that when you start playing a song, maybe you play it for longer because you're seeing a video on, the platform. I don't know though, because I feel like when I listen to Spotify, I don't sit there and just look at, the thing as it scrolls through the song, and the video might be cool. And so I wonder if this maybe will help decrease that initial audience drop off, where maybe they would have clicked away, but then, like, say your video is super captivating or interesting, they're like, oh, wait, what is this video? You know what? This is kind of cool. Maybe I'll give the song a chance. So maybe that could help actually the metrics for not only Spotify to keep people on Spotify listening longer, but 2, for you, for the musician, to basically then hopefully retain people more if they hypothetically would have clicked away. Now, I wonder if this will also be included in basically the preview of a song. Let's say if you search like Bassfire by Ficero on Spotify, and let's say I have some crazy flame thing, because obviously the song's called Bassfire, and let's say I have some like flame thing going, I wonder if maybe that would be included in the preview, almost like how on YouTube you have like the thumbnail, and that heavily improves CTR, or click-through rates. YouTubers study heavily, there's tons of studies all about thumbnails. For example, in case you didn't know, if you have the whites of your eyes in a thumbnail on YouTube, people are more likely to click on it than if you don't have the whites of your eyes in the thumbnail. Kind of interesting, right? So there's a lot of unique little studies done about this, and obviously CTR, having a high click-through rate because of a catchy title and thumbnail, helps actually drive up your video higher, which means more money, you get more subscribers, more views, blah, blah, blah. I wonder if that's gonna have the same effect on Spotify, because obviously YouTube wants you to stay on YouTube as long as possible, like I said, and so I wonder if Spotify is gonna have this same approach where they say, what if you kind of take a page out of the YouTube book and say, we're going to try to work on audience retention, so that way people stay listening to the music more. But 2, we're going to try to work on CTR. We're going to say, okay, if maybe this video or this preview or this thumbnail, maybe with the album artwork, I'm not sure, gets a high click-through rate, we're going to boost it in Spotify search results or in Spotify discovery, because we know that it might be a high converting song. And I know that when most musicians make music, you're not thinking about this. You're not thinking about the algorithms in place, but this is something that I do. I actually do a lot of weird SEO tricks to get more views on my music, not just in terms of making a good song, but allowing that good song to be discovered. Now, I will link this below in the description to videos that I've done all about basically how to market your music, how to get more views on it, get more plays. Because being honest, so many musicians only focus on making good music, which is always important, but you also need that music to be discovered as well.